My name is Nikita. I came from Ukraine. I'm a rising senior in the National Technical University of Ukraine called Kyiv Polytechnic Institute. I have been working for IT systems for 2 years, since 2013, and this is my first experience in the USA.
And I'm Matt Gross. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and I'm a rising junior going to Virginia Tech. And this is my first summer interning at InterSystems. So we worked on vMonkey under the mentorship of Peter Everett and Fabian Hopp. So what exactly is vMonkey? vMonkey is an internal application that eases the process of creating virtual machines and installing InterSystems software on them like Cache and Ensemble. The product support and support department use this a lot in order to recreate an environment that a customer is seeing at their place of business. This is one of the main pages of vMonkey where you can see configurations that are shared with you as well as the ones you own. If you click on one of these configurations, it'll take you to a more detailed page about the configuration where you can undeploy or deploy, change the properties, and see the past jobs that were done to the configuration.
And technically, vMonkey works with two APIs. It's a Lab Manager and vCloud Director. And our goal for this summer was to move from Lab Manager to vCloud Director because Lab Manager getting deprecated and VMware dropping its support. And vCloud Director has some new features we want to use in our application. And to do this, we need to perform some steps. So our basic goals for this summer was to replace login mechanism in vMonkey, to add per VM operations, to add catalog functionality, and to fix configurations creating process. And of course, to fix a lot of bugs we encouraged.
So I worked on the logging mechanism, which is basically a real-time log that tells the user what the installation status of the machine that they're trying to create is. So at the beginning of the summer, the log looked like what you see here on the left, where the log would pop up and then it would disappear and just show some random bit of JavaScript. I recreated the logging mechanism to look like the old one, is what you see here on the right, but it actually works this time. So the user can use it and see the current installation status. I also added management portal links to the emails that vMonkey sends to you. So when you create a VM, and a lot of times people will create one and just let it run in the background and wait for the email. vMonkey sends you this, and you can click on the link, which will take you directly to the management portal in case you need to change some globals or some settings for your installation of either Cache or Ensemble. Another thing I worked on was a couple of the confirmation pop-ups that vMonkey displays. So when you click deploy previously, it would ask you if you were sure. I took this away because it wasn't really needed. I also changed the way that the run other customization scripts buttons work. So if the VM was undeployed, it would tell you that you can't run customization scripts. Now it gives you the option to deploy the configuration so that when it's done deploying, you can run them. I also changed the way that vMonkey populates the operating systems on the application. So previously, it looked to Lab Manager and grabbed all the operating systems and then compared name by name with vCloud Director in order to populate what you see here. Now it refers to the API and checks whichever API the application is currently running in order to pull the operating systems from that. I also made some behind-the-scene changes to the way that extended leases are set. So extended leases are deployment leases, which just means how long the machine will be on for. And if someone creates an extended lease request, that means that they want the lease to be longer than the default, which is 12 hours. And the admin has to approve this request. Previously, after their time was up, the deployment lease would never reset back to the default. It would just stay the same, like 3 days or something. Now it resets back to the default.
And if we will talk about the changes I did, on the configuration page, I made user able to power off, power on the machine, to suspend it, to delete it. Overall, I created the per VM operations. So I added this label so user can see now is the machine powered on or powered off or suspended. And I also fixed some bugs which appeared in the lease manager up here, which allowed the user to set the infinite lease for machines, so it was useful. But the main work for my summer was based on the catalog, and now I'm going to show you what is this. this small demo how the catalog works. So the catalog is the new page in vMonkey, but first, from the configuration page, now we are able to create the template of this configuration by clicking Save to Catalog button. Here you can specify the name of this template, change the list settings for this template, and select the users to whom you want to share this item. And also I can search for users here and add, for example, Matt here, and share this template to everybody. And after you click Add to Catalog, the system brings you to the catalog page where you can see the list of templates you already have, and you can see who is the owner, what's the creation date, last clone date, and how long this item will still be in this list. And also you can see the configurations which were shared with you, and the admin can see all of these configurations which user have. And as you see here, my mentor, Peter, was tested this application well. So, and you can edit all of these items using the same dialog I've shown you before. And you can clone these items. You can create the configuration from this template, and also you can delete them. So that's how it works. And now, going back to our presentation.
So after Nikita's changes to the catalog, we were able to make this transition from Lab Manager to vCloud Director happen. And on July 30th, this change went live on the vMonkey application. So now when you use it, you're using vCloud Director. Before we get to questions, we'd like to thank everyone here at InterSystems for allowing us to work here this summer. Everyone here is very smart and friendly, and we feel like it made our time here more enjoyable. We also gained a lot of good experience that we can take back with us when we leave.
And we really appreciate all the events InterSystems provided to us, like bowling and kayaking. This made for an interesting summer, and we feel very excited as interns here. So thank you very much for your coming today.